This right here is what I love. I love when you send me suggestions, and I'm super excited to do another spiritual perspective. Today, we are going to delve into Miss Cardi B. We are going to see how her album sales will be, how her future success will play out. So let's get into it. Here we are, Miss Cardi B. We're going to see what's in store for her. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you are. Welcome to My Creative Life. I'm Key, and right now we are going to be pulling some cards for Cardi B. I'm talking about hot topics and celebrities on another spiritual perspective. And if y'all have not checked out the last spiritual perspective, go check it out because I actually psychically confirmed some things in real time. Okay, y'all will see in the comments that there was an actual event that happened from my reading. So this is not just a reading for entertainment. This is stuff that's going to be going down, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to pull some cards for Cardi B. Let me first off pick up the card that I just dropped. Ooh, the first card is the devil, y'all. We're going to put that back into the deck, but that could be starting off some energy that needs to be revealed here. So right off the bat, oh, I'm also getting the Three of Swords here. So I'm getting that Cardi B has had a difficult time with her success. She's had a difficult time with getting to where she is. The Devil card wanted to come out, but I have the Three of Swords here. And the Three of Swords is all about pain and heartbreak. And I feel that Miss Cardi B has had a strong struggle. I mean, like she struggled she struggled a lot to get to where she is. I mean, some of the content that she's put out before she claimed to be a rapper was it was inappropriate. It was more leaning towards adult entertainment. I mean, she was a exotic dancer slash stripper before she became a rapper. So she really did sacrifice a lot in order to get to the fame and success that she has. So that energy is permeating throughout her fame. It's like something that you have to think about it. You're waking up every day and you have to face that you've done things that you are not proud of within your life to get to where you are. That is a tough battle to fight every single day. And I see that this is actually kind of holding her back in her career. She doesn't quite feel happy with herself. Her energy is kind of disappointed and she's giving me, I'm seeing her, but I'm seeing her with like feeling kind of lost and also asking for forgiveness and wanting to repent in a way. It just feels like she's not enjoying her fame. Ugh, I did not expect this to go that way. So the way that would affect her is that she doesn't really enjoy what she's doing. So she doesn't have that passion, that energy that someone who loves what they're doing is actually going to have. So we have the Six of Swords here as a challenge. So she has a tough time looking forward. She tries to look forward, but what she's done thus far has kind of like gotten to her to the point where this is her daily struggle, is to look forward, to feel forgiveness within herself, to feel confident within herself in order to have success. I do see that she has the potential to be supported, but she closes herself off due to fear and shame and embarrassment. If she was to own who she is and she was to have gone into this for her success, her future success, it really just feels like it's more of an image and not something that she truly wanted to do. What she really wanted to do was be a provider, be able to have the things that she wanted, and to be financially successful. But she did things that she would not have truly wanted to do in order to get there. So a lot of her moves were out of desperation, and she has a struggle with looking forward to success. It's almost like feeling like, you know how when you walk into a room and you just feel out of place, like you feel like you're an imposter, you don't belong there. I see that this is a constant feeling that she has, in her own life and in her own energy. And this is really sad. I can relate to feeling like this, but it really is sad. The problem is she has the potential to be understood, but her persona does not allow that. She is a person who is very defensive, and she has a problem with looking towards solutions and being real about it. It's like you kind of built this thing and you have to keep doing it almost. So she's not excited. I am just reading the energy here, reading what's here. I'm giving her a fair shot as far as the energy goes. This is not my biased opinions or anything of that nature. I mean, the energy is what it is. Oof, and they are flying out. So, yeah, we have here the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles, so we have another six card. The Six of Pentacles is letting me know, like, yes, her unconscious goals and her desires were to be rich, were to have money, and she hadn't quite developed a full vision as to how that money would come about. It was kind of like whatever happens, happens. And that came with a lot of cost, that came with a lot of risk, that came with a lot of self-image sacrifice. She was someone who they just wanted it all. And they believed I just had to get it all any way that I can. So she came from a struggle, an internal struggle that many people may not really have within themselves. Like, there is such an attachment to money, such a need for money, such a want for money. All I really need is the money is coming right to my head right now. The lyric, I got bags in it, whatever that those lyrics are. It's like she would do anything to not struggle and provide, and that cost her a lot personally. That cost her so much in her life. So yeah, you got to realize that is a big burden to carry when you have a career that is in the public eye. I feel like she knew that she would have to gain attention in order to be successful, but she did not understand the repercussions that would come with the type of attention that she received. And we have the Death card in reverse. So she's trying to create a new version of her that actually loves what she is doing and finding the love within her music career. But I don't see that love for music and creation of music is within her. It's not an innate ability within her. This is something that she's willing to do in order to see success. And so with the Death card in reverse, I see that Cardi B will have to become more of a vulnerable person and have to find herself more in order to have a long-lasting career. What I see for her is that she will have industry support because she has people around her that sees her potential and want her to feel better. But in order to have a fan base and a strong fan base that treats her with respect, she has to become a person that respects herself. With what she has done up to this point, she will continue to have those challenges. So we'll see her have those album sales, or we'll see her have those hit moments, but it won't stick because that is not naturally who she is. It is not her natural DNA to be a success in the music industry, to be a well-renowned rapper, but it's just in her DNA to desire success and to have money. So there's a difference between talent and having a certain work ethic. She has a work ethic that will sacrifice all that it can and all that she can to get to her money, but she doesn't have that natural inclination, that predisposition to want to be a music artist. Music is just an outlet for her to earn money. And so we'll see a difference in the energy of her productions. She doesn't naturally create for herself, so she's not attached to the craft. When you have fans who are music fans who want to hear artistry, you have to supply that original energy, and unfortunately she does not have that original energy. It does not mean that her music is not good, it's not catchy. It is just not pure intentions. It's not a pure creation. She is more concerned with, okay, once I do these numbers and get these brand deals, I'll just get to my business deals. And that's okay. I mean, if that's what you really want. So I have Five of Wands here. Jesus is Christ. This is not Five of Wands. This is not. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Six of Wands. This is Five of Wands here. So yes, she is going to face some challenges because there are people who actually want success, who are deserving of success. Her sales. Oh my gosh! And you guys, I'm hearing. Of course, you have like Sexy Red coming up as a rap artist who she will be up against. She perceives so much competition and she does not feel like she can beat them. It does not mean that she won't be successful at all. It just means that she does not feel like she is a real rapper. She is actually someone who is suffering with imposter syndrome, with, I would say syndrome. Imposter syndrome. She suffers with imposter syndrome, but it's, you have to own the fact that I'm not doing this because I love the craft. I'm doing this because I want the money from it. And, you know, she's already said it. She kind of locked herself into that position. And so the challenge is you're in competition with these women or these other artists who are actually about the craft. So she knows that it will be a challenge to have these sales. I don't foresee her sales outdoing Nicki Minaj and being on Billboard charts for long. I see them being successful enough to give her what she wants and for her to have a decent life. But she cannot stand up to the competition of real artists because there's just something about having that natural DNA, that creative code within you that it's unbeatable. So her focus is, I have here Seven of Pentacles. Her focus is just money. It's just money. She doesn't care whether her stuff charts. She doesn't care. So when you see her posting all of these things, she's smart enough to know that this will gain attention. This will get people to look at my work. But she does not care for long term. I need you to love my music. I need you to be a fan. She just cares for those pop moments, those instantaneous moments where you give her a little bit of attention so that she can make a quick check. That's just it. So she is one of those artists that she just needs our attention. She doesn't need our loyalty. She doesn't really need a fan base. She just needs you to look. She's like an influencer who raps and who has backing. She was good enough and impactful enough to get to that point where she does have industry support, but she is more of an industrial influencer rather than a rap artist. The craft she could care less about. She might care about the delivery, how it looks on stage, the visuals of it all, but rapping and actually writing it, no. It's like if you could pay for someone to do your work because you don't feel like doing your work, that's the type of person that she is. Everybody meets their success in different ways. Some people want it easier than others. And as you can see, if you go along a route that is geared towards being easy and quickly attained, you kind of have this internal battle that you have to go through. Like, am I really doing what I want? It's like going to a job that you really don't want to do. You don't like the job, but it gives you your resources. We've all gone through that. We've all gone through being in careers or positions where we're like, I hate this job. I don't like it. It's not my true purpose. It's not what I want to do, but it's going to get me to where I need to go right now. And this is what she goes through. So when you're getting success so easily and you're getting all this support, it might cause you to not feel complete within. I see that she has a lot of pain that she's dealing with. She has a lot of personal issues that she has to work through. I don't see this happening right now. This is something that she's going to come into as she matures in her age. But as far as like her album sales, it's all kind of like predictated. Like it doesn't even matter that her sales are up there in the sky or that she breaks records. It's what opportunities her making more money can I get after making this album. So we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse for her. So she's not a balanced person right now. Maybe she's in a place where she just feels all over the place. She doesn't know how things are going to go. Um, the message that I'm getting is it's there's a lot of insecurity. There's also a lot of financial insecurity. Maybe she worries about having enough. She is still suffering with scarcity mindset. Um, as I've said, this is something that she has to develop through. This is something that she has to overcome this. She has not yet overcome scarcity mindset. And so this could be a very dangerous thing, because if you are still battling with scarcity mindset and you have everyone around you telling you, this is the way, this is the way, this is the way, you don't develop a voice for yourself and you don't listen to your intuition, which means that you are cut off from the divine will that God has for you. And that is bringing me back to the devil card that wanted to come out. So she's in contracts and deals. She's listening to people who know how to get to where they're going, or who know how to get to the money, but they don't know how to bring her happiness. So she feels unbalanced. Like, what is the point of having all of these riches, all of this wealth, if I don't feel good about it within me? Like, I really feel so bad for her, because it's like you can't hide that energy. Like, we're all people. You can't hide the energy of like actually feeling like crap, feeling bad. This sucks. You're in front of thousands and millions and billions of people and you're putting on a persona, but on the inside you don't feel happy about it. And that's truly where she is. So to her, it's all like a formula. It's like, okay, I'm going to put out this album, I'm going to get this attention, and that's what it is. And then at least I can feed my kids, at least I can help my family. But really, I think she is in an energy that is not speaking true to her. That's why her success, the success that we think that she should have as a rap artist, the competitive spirit that she should have as a rap artist, I don't feel that for her. I feel that this is a woman who just wants to provide for her. She's self-sacrificed to provide for her family and for her children, but she does not feel happy with it. Hopefully that changes for her. She's a hardworking woman, but I think she's working harder than she has to, because she's in a realm that is not in alignment with her. I think she should change her career to being an executive producer for reality shows or something like that. I think she should stick to reality shows, competition shows, maybe even having a reality show about her own life. I think that is more her realm. I think she is pushing herself into there's so much pushback. There is so much tension, because she kind of just does not belong where she is. So if you guys were looking for her to be like uber successful, breaking records, and like, she has broken records, she has like these platinum records and things of that nature, those are all manufactured. So she can have that success. She can make those sales because they're manufactured, they're paid for, they are pushed for a reason. She is in an industry that has many different realms to it. She's a reality star that can venture into music, right? She's done that. But I believe that she would have more success just doing what she truly is aligned with. She does not feel balanced right now because she is not in the true mode of where she should be. She could even, even if Cardi B was to go and produce adult films and things of that nature, rated R films for like, I don't know, like HBO, like doing what like 50 Cent did with Power, like doing that kind of stuff, I think she would be good for that. I think she could produce films and produce movies based on her life. I think she would be better in that than she is in rapping and creating albums, Maybe she'll get into that in the future, but right now, we're going to be honest here. We know who is running the rap industry right now. So right now we have the five of swords here. I'm getting a download now. So five of swords. She has people who want to see her win around her. She has people who want to support her, who encourage her, who love her. Once again, the energy of the internal battle of not feeling good enough. Wow, she needs a lot of love, y'all. She needs a lot of love. When she's lashing out and putting herself out there, and I feel like she was put up to be this person that is like aggressive, and she's not really like that. So I just see a person who needs more support, who needs more love than she may receive. Like it's it feels like what, oh my God, the phrase that I'm getting, and this is funny because it's like a Britney Spears song. So there could be like some kind of correlation between how Britney Spears has gone through mental damage because of her career and how Cardi B might be going through mental damage. But the lyrics that I'm getting is all eyes on me, I'm the center of the ring, just like a circus. She feels like she has been exploited to the point where she owns no parts of her. People want her to feel comfortable and feel happy within herself, but internally it is very difficult because she feels like everything that she does is going to hurt her, harm her. It is all it is all just everyone picking her apart. This is not easy to deal with. She does not do well with dealing with it. And honestly, I don't know how you would deal well with it if you're not meant to do that, right? That's not who you are. You want to be loved, you want to be supported. So, unfortunately, we are looking at somebody who did anything that they could to get the resources that they need, but they are battling internally. This is taking away from the artistry that we expect of her. We should not expect so much of her from her art. She's not an artist. She is someone who has done the things that she needed to do to afford her forms of expression, but she is not an artist. She should even just like stick to fashion. I think one of the things that's holding her back, and people are encouraging her to do this, one of the things that is holding her back is she believes that her reputation and all of the media exposure that she's gotten up until this point will be a deterrent for her. So, even if I don't like somebody, I don't like when people are struggling. And it's sad to even sense this from her. But I do see that she would like to venture into other things, but she does feel like the image that she's built up until this point has kind of it's stifled those opportunities. So she has to realize, people are always trying to tell her, like, she has to realize she has to speak life into herself. Okay. Words are power. They create your reality. If you believe yourself to not be greater than what you are, then you won't be greater than what you are. If you never give yourself the chance to grow, like truthfully grow, you will not be able to see any differences and changes. So I see someone who's like, yeah, I'm a bad bee, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm a grown woman. It's kind of like, I got all this, I'm this and I'm that, but it's coming from the outside in. It's someone who wanted to look a certain way, but did not think about how to feel a certain way. So she has a lot of learning to do. And people are supporting her. People closest to her want her to feel good about herself. I mean, no one deserves to feel terrible about themselves all the damn time. I mean, calm down, come on. But she really does feel like the world is her enemy, and everything that she does will result in her being hurt. Okay. So, we have the 9 of Swords here. Jeez Louise, lady, you got a lot of swords. Wait, how many swords do we have? Okay, not yeah, we have 3 of Swords. We have 5 of Swords, and we have 9 of Swords. So she can't even think about her hopes and her fears right now. She's very overwhelmed with all of these directions. I I am seeing a Britney Spears moment for Cardi B. I am seeing someone who actually needs like real support, like real help. This is like not even like, oh, let's pick apart the lady. Let's, she deserves to be picked apart. This is like somebody who needs actual help. I believe there is so much more that has happened to her that we don't even know of that she has to work through. I feel and I see here she's so overwhelmed that she can't even see a solution right now, you guys. I don't condone attacking people when they're down. The people that she may presume to be her enemies and to want to see her fail, maybe she believes that there is like, witchcraft against her. She believes that there are so many things and it's just so much. There's so much that it just feels like you can't even breathe without thinking. Like I feel a lot of crown chakra activity. Wow. So there's a lot of like backstabbing energy. She's going to have to break through having people who are communicating the wrong things to her. She is going to have to break through following a path that is not meant for her. We are going to see that. She might have a breakdown before the breakthrough. Whether her breakdown will be public or not, she's going to have a breakdown before a breakthrough. I don't foresee her pursuing music for a longer time. She might put out a second album. She might get those sales to maintain her finances, but she's going to have to take another route. She's going to have to come into a moment of alignment. Being in this, sorry guys, being in this much resistance, I'm a gassy woman because I am in my first trimester. Being in this much resistance, she's going to have to come to a point where she faces that she cannot be in a space that holds this much resistance anymore, right? There has to be a sense of relief. Whether she feels apt to accept that relief is up to her. The relief will not look like what other people want it to look like for her. Other people want her to win, but they want her to win in something that she actually does not care to win in. So her relief will look like, I have to stop everybody from pushing me in directions that don't make sense for me. People want me to win out of an inauthentic reason. I want to win for myself. She is there. That's where she is. Like, I want to win for myself. I want to be honest with myself. But there's a voice within her that says, but what if I can't do it? But what if, this is that? I've already done it this way. I've already gone and I've had my success this way. I'm afraid that if I step away from this, I won't be able to move forward. I won't be able to provide. I won't be able to be happy. So there's a lot of internal communication going on where it's like, I have to figure out what I'm doing in my life. There is a sense of lostness, right? And she has to break through that. We're going to see exactly what this possible outcome can be for her life. So I have the Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse. So what she is looking for is to be accepted, to be loved for something that she is good at. I think that this is something that will happen in her maybe like her 30, like 40s, basically. Like she has a lot of breakthroughs to make. She has a lot of breakthroughs to make for sure. Um, she is looking to be freed of all of these labels. She is looking to be freed of all of the crap that she has gone through. I just got a major like vision of her, like just like being like, I'm so tired of all of this. Like, I'm so tired of this. I don't want this, but I love being able to provide, but I really don't want this. And it's like such a battle for somebody who has overcome financial struggles that she perceived to be so big at the time. Just like, if I just get here, I won't have this problem anymore. If I just get to this point, I won't have these problems anymore. But she is realizing like it doesn't stop. Just having this one thing, fixing this one thing won't stop the problems from coming. I think she is really struggling with that. But I just had a vision of her like, I don't want this anymore. Like, there's a lot going on, y'all. There is a lot going on. If y'all think that she is focused on outselling anybody or being successful how we think that a rap artist should be successful, that's the last thing on her mind. We're going to get manufactured works. We're going to get works that were thought out for her and she's just there to perform it. I am getting Britney Spears vibes, okay, y'all? I am getting someone who wants to actually own themselves again. Take that as you will. And if y'all are enjoying this content like I am, I love what's going on. I love these spiritual perspectives on hot topics and celebrities. Please let me know in the comments. As you know, this video was requested by a comment on my previous video, A Spiritual Perspective on Nicki Minaj. Please let me know if you want any other videos like this, any other hot topics or celebrities that you want me to speak on. And if you'd like your own spiritual perspective, you can always book a read with me on manifestabundanceherenow.com. But yes, y'all, she is going to wind up finding herself in her later years. Right now, we're not getting real, this is who Cardi B actually is. We're getting, this is who we wanted Cardi B to be. This is the formula that Cardi B can follow. Let's just insert her personality here, write the lyrics, insert something Cardi would say, right? Like, she's been dissected to a point where it just doesn't feel natural for her. And she didn't get a chance to develop that internal resilience within her career and within herself before she got put out into this public eye. And every time I say it, I just keep hearing Britney Spears, all eyes on me, I'm the center of the ring, just like a circus. Like, maybe we'll hear some news about conservatorships later on, or maybe she doesn't own. We're going to be hearing some things, y'all. This is getting deep. We're going to be hearing about how her labels probably took out life insurance on her, like how they're coming at her all kinds of different ways. Like, this lady probably goes through people, talking her. I'm trying to censor, but talking her and making her feel beneath everybody. Like, this lady has a lot of defense mechanisms, but I don't know that, oh my God, I don't know that it's going to be like something that she can battle on her own. What she wants to make it to is a place of non-judgment. You guys, don't judge a book by their cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. This lady may appear tough and like she wants to be aggressive and she's scared. I just get the energy of being scared, especially being drawn back to this 5 of Wands here. She is scared. She is tired of coming under fire. She is scared for her future. She is scared, and this is really sad to see. Like, I'm a little more empathic, y'all. I don't like that kind of stuff. But for some people who don't like her or don't like what she's done or anything that she has stood for in the past, y'all are probably going to be like, oh yeah, that's what she gets. It's karma. Albeit that it's karma, it's still not enjoyable to watch when you can like sense the feelings of this person. But I do see that she is fearful, she is scared, she is overwhelmed, and she doesn't feel balanced. Like, this is, you guys, she's not focused on music. That's just what it is. She's putting out the image because she wants to carry her image so that she can make money, so that she can continue to provide resources. But this is not who this lady is. She was not ready for this public eye. She was not ready for this humiliation. She was not ready for this, you guys. And I'm getting a vision of her at the TikTok performance where she was wearing the all red. I think she enjoys that kind of thing. I think she enjoys performing, but there's so much more that she doesn't enjoy that it is not worth it for her. It's just not worth it for her. All of the humiliation, all of this scrutinization, all of this, just this sadness, this anger, this, there's just like so much negative energy that she has to battle through, that she sometimes carries. There's so much that she has to work on, y'all. But don't expect this music career to be like something that is natural for her. Like, oh my God, it was God given. It's like, no, it was purchased and bought and dealt with and agreed upon. It's not something that she really wanted to do. So that's why we have a battle here. I don't expect hits that are going to last with her sales, her music. It's just what it is. I'm not seeing that. I don't think she cares either. It's just what it is. It's what it is. So if y'all are Cardi B fans, you're fans of the Cardi B image. You're not really fans of what she produces. We know this. There's like, I don't even have the energy of like people who are like rooting for her for real. Like there's a relationship. It's just like you place yourself in a place you probably shouldn't have placed yourself, and you have to deal with the consequences. Just saying, just saying. I gave it a fair reading, and that's the energy that I received. One day she will make it to a place of non-judgment. This is just a testament to those of you who are struggling with careers and places in your life that you don't really feel comfortable with. Just know that it's going to take a few breakdowns in order to have breakthroughs, and you will get to a point where you feel free of all of the negativity. You feel free of all of this external pressure that you may be feeling right now. You will get there. You have to go within. You have to align with what truly matters to you. You have to seek out your own divinity. You have to seek out your own divine code. You have to forgive yourself. Okay. You have to get over those pains. You have to get over those traumas. I'm not saying you have to do it fast. I'm not saying that you have to do it tomorrow or that it will bring you this great, swift, fast success. I'm saying that in order to be happy, you will have to get over them. You will get over them. You will defeat these battles. You will have a day where you have peace, where you have relief, where you feel at one with your actions, where you truly forgive yourself, where you truly feel proud of yourself. That day will come. The day comes faster when you look within and you're honest with yourself. You don't have to do what you do not align with in order to have success. Okay? Just saying, y'all. So just keep that in mind. And once again, if you like this kind of content, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you can see whenever I post a new video. Check out my last few videos and leave me some suggestions. I love suggestions. I love when you guys want something from me because I feel like we have a relationship. I feel like I'm doing something for you and I love it. So please keep suggesting more content to me. Suggest those topics to me. I will be so happy to produce the video and the reading for you. Stay tuned for future videos. And you know what I want you to do? Stay happy and stay healthy. Also, you can stay happy and stay healthy by checking out Manifest Abundance Here and Now and getting your own reading. I want to talk to you in person. If you don't want to do a one-on-one, you can also request a audio or a video recording. Just use the Contact Us page and I'll be happy to provide you with a reading. Let's break through blockages. Let's move forward in our lives. Let's manifest like we've never manifested before. Let's maintain that high vibration. All right. Peace out.